Howdy. Saying it again. Hello and welcome. Welcome to my robe. This is what I'm wearing. This is what I was wearing. Because it is cold. It is. But yeah. It's a quick change of plans today. Due to technical difficulties, we're no longer going to be doing the Kaado stream.
Yeah, because his internet decided to...
Yeah, his internet was a bit of a biatch, per se. So what we're going to be doing is something that is not exactly going to be disclosed on the video. We're going to be doing pixel art for some...
A surprise element of the game.
No,
exactly for the game.
It's it's pixel art for promotional material. That's all y'all or all they really need to know, you know. So what I'm gonna do is essentially a shot, just a still image, because I really don't want to spend too much time on this stream today, because I did go to the office today and been twisting my brain about certain API things.
Your boy is also a backend developer, tester thing, and it hurts.
I don't develop nothing. I test
things.
I break. Developers build, I break. But yeah, welcome everyone. Hi Moonrunner. Enjoying some UGS live elevator music. I know, it's nice. We got some fun things here. Yeah, and Five Card said, his internet is a dying. So it's gonna be May. Hey, it's actually good for the month.
It is May.
It is gonna be May. They foresaw that, as the great elders foretold, 'tis gonna be May. Okay, but what I'm gonna do is essentially, like, I got a bunch of sketches here that you can't see. And I'm gonna pick just one shot.
It was literally just white. It wasn't possible for them to tell.
Nice, that's exactly how I planned it. But yeah, I'm gonna start on it. God only, like, I think honestly at this point, both me and everyone on it, like, this idea for this promotional material, we have spoken with the rest of the team for this idea. Originally it was to be done by, like, someone else who wanted to do a free little collab for portfolio, but those people
didn't really work out.
That didn't pan out. Just because of things on their side, it didn't pan out. So
you can't always get what you want.
Can't always get what you want.
So you make what you want.
Exactly.
And what you need.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna do it myself.
Life gives you lemons. You to make life take the lemons back. Who are you to give me lemons?
Exactly, man. That's the spirit of today. We are going to be making lemons, or disturbing imagery, one or the other. So let's just chop this down. I think 10%, 200. I think that's just so that it's easier for me to. Ooh, damn! The static really came in when I lowered the.
Sorry, bro. I put a fuck ton of noise in all of those.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, I think this might be enough to. Maybe I'll diminish it to, like, just a bit less. Maybe let's make it 15%. That sounds like something. It's totally not gonna be. Okay, it is still pretty staticky, but I think I can work with this. Because what we want is this tentacle. This image is an image from the project that the special booklets that our marketing gal was working on.
And
Satan. Yes, Satan was there for making sure the stories was, like, good, working all as according to what the game has for story, you know. Eats lemon. Yes, Moonrunner, eat that lemon. It's the meme of a rich man cleaning his tears with $100 bills. I guess. But yeah, let's start by, I think I'm gonna open up like one shot of one of the cutscenes, but you won't see much of anything, but just so that I get the ratio. Okay. So this is the picture ratio, the size we need. So let's see how it be, you know, how it fits, how it sits.
Careful, you're missing a part. There you go.
I think this should be enough. I think. Let's copy and see how they do, you know. Okay, I did not need to diminish the size that much. Okay, good to know. Let's go back then to big boy. Okay. And let's just maybe by half. Right? Half seems sensible. Let's see. This might still be too much. This might be too much, but let's see first. Let's take it there and see how it do, you know? I guess this is about the size. It would be in shot. Maybe. Okay, that's good enough for me. Don't save. And let's save this as something else. Save as let's call this Droian Fun Secret Sub Project. Okay, sounds like a fun name. Wait, not as a GIF. What the fuck, bro? Oh, it's a GIF. That's okay. I guess it was the last thing I saved here. Okay, Droian Fun Secret Project. Okay, here we are. We are Gucci, and we are feeling ourselves. Not how. What are you guys? How you guys doing? Did you have a nice week? The rich man you speak of. Actually, I think the meme comes from.
If I were a rich man?
No, the meme I think comes from that that dude from WWE. You know, the wrestling thing.
Hmm?
Yeah, there was a dude. There was a character there, which was the owner of the thing, who like there is a shot. Oh no, wait, I think that's not the crying one. No, that's not the crying one. That's the one where he's just sniffing the money, I guess. But yeah, let's real quick try to... I'm gonna open... What am I gonna open? I'm gonna open the actual character so that I can see.
Don't mind me, I'm just gonna give the dog a blanket.
Okay. So... these are the colors, the main colors we want to work with. And we also have up here the two grays that like not background stuff can have, you know? So that's a good place to start as any, I think. The one with 500 megabyte internet, they exist in the cities and their mythical fiber internet. Only legends know their existence. I don't think 5card's doing too well with the loss of internet.
Because I'm sorry, like, bro, but like our internet is 1 KB. I'm just gonna walk out after that.
Our internet isn't 1 KB.
Yeah, it is. Download. Like the normal one's megabyte. We get 1,000 megabytes.
Which is a gigabyte.
Oh, it's a giga?
Yeah,
it's
KB is the one that's below.
Also, it's a gigabyte. Okay, gigabyte? Yeah. Gigabyte.
A gigabyte. Yeah, that's how you would pronounce it. Yeah.
Yeah.
We are the Giga Chads. I guess. Let's.
Sorry, I was confused, Kaado. It wasn't 1 kappa, it was 1 giga.
Milady doth get this
dyslexic.
Confused. Doth get dyslexic, exactly. Yeah. Haven't we all, after all? So, honestly, I'm not mad about this red. It's exactly the same red, actually.
I know.
Or no.
I was careful to color pick from your things from the game.
Oh, but it's like I can't bring it to the other. See what I mean?
You can't.
Like it's this color. It's a different code name, but
think you need to like get the hex, the code. Yeah, you need to get the code and add the color to the other thing. I think I've had that problem before.
oh, okay. But whatever, it's the same color.
It is.
Like
It's
they
the
look
same
the
color.
same. Yeah, because you were using it to maintain.
I color picked everything to make sure it was perfectly accurate.
Okay. So I'm gonna go with that, and let's start by making some grays to accompany it. You know.
Kaado envies our internet. They had to update us because we're having a fuck ton of trouble.
Oh yeah, like they couldn't. The internet we had wasn't like it wasn't.
We have too many smart devices. It wasn't
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah, essentially that was the problem. Okay, but I think before I start actually painting, I'm gonna erase the extra parts, you know, because this is too much for me to deal with. I've been dealing with a lot, guys. Okay, I'm overwhelmed by the static. And we know that the arm in this point right here, it kind of goes a little bit inwards. Let's clean up near here. In retrospect, I'm not. I think I'm. Wait, I think I'm being an idiot. I think I can do this smarter. Let's be smarter, guys. Let's be smarter. Take this.
You have no clue the headache that it was. He says like the Google device things, it's an internet access problem and not an internet problem, bro. You have no idea. I was on the line trying to explain to people like the settings that they had to allow me to put on my internet, and then it got to a certain point that the only answer I got was that those settings were just not available to be messed with, even by them. Like, not even people that worked as tech support for the company and worked at, like, the advanced shit could mess with those, and we just kind of gave up and did the best we could.
No, and you know, and you remember how we did get it fixed?
It was just using another device.
Yeah, like, because, like, we had always set up all the Google devices through her phone, because her phone is a Google Pixel, you know, maximum compatibility, right?
Exactly.
But apparently it was when we got desperate, like we realized, wait, we haven't tried with my phone yet. So we tried it with my phone and it worked. I managed to set them up. I managed to connect them to the internet and it was all fine and dandy. I don't understand why her phone was selected out.
And that took 5 days.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the annoying part of it, you know? And like, at the end of the day, like, okay, it wasn't their problem, right? It wasn't their... It was something about us, but it's just funny that no one thought that, oh, maybe it's something about your internet, about the device you're using. Like, how many people walked into our apartment trying to fix the goddamn thing? How many people were we online with on a call? And then no one thought, hey, have you tried using a different device?
Yeah. Kaado says that, yeah, what we should have done is basically getting, like, a Wi-Fi access device that is those, like, extra things that makes you be able to, like, manage your own Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
But, bro, my dad had those, and, like, he tried to teach me to mess with those, and I feel like that's too back-end for me.
No.
I can't
like,
mess
there
with
would
those.
have been a way, but there would have been a way. But the thing is, before, it wasn't having that problem. I'm not sure what caused the problem. What was it? But the fact of the matter is, just using my cheap ass Xiaomi phone fixed it.
Xiaomi to the rescue, man. They don't do good TVs, but they do good phones.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't recommend the TVs though. God damn it.
Yeah, the TVs are pretty
Takes
fucking
a solid
bad.
30 minutes for her to wake up fully.
Yeah, it's not great. Let's do. No. My guy. This, I gotta select the U. Okay, there we go. Make it a little thick. Let's make it a little thick. Okay, I think the claw goes around here.
Yeah, it's a triangle, then it bends back as another triangle, basically.
Okay, it's like somewhere around here. Okay.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, this one I think has an extra tilt because there's a change in direction here.
No. More above. You're missing the shadow part. You're just grabbing the light of the.
No, but this isn't this. Because see, like this.
Wait, let me look at actually your screen instead of the stream.
See, this is already outside the claw.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So there is like there's just an extra fold there.
No, but I think it goes like to here. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Like this. There we go.
I'm trying to remember what I drew before all the effects went on top.
Right. I probably should have asked for that first, but hey, this whole session is an improv session, you know. We're just vibing, we're just telling you how it is. I don't know. We're just vibing. I don't know. So I'm assuming that would have gone that direction, so like this, I think. I think I'm gonna have to move shit around, but for now this will give us what we need, you know. Around here, a little bit outer, okay, and connect.
Yeah, not all of them bend the same way.
Right. Wait, this.
That one's thicker though.
This goes here, okay, and down to here, okay. This, I think, is all right. I'm gonna real quick just.
The middle is literally a blob.
Yeah, whatever.
With
I need to copy that.
Like bulbous, more circular parts, and then blobby parts.
Okay.
You know?
Let's go back here and slam that bad boy there. Okay, so we've got a gist of it, right? Let's see what we can think of. Let's do fleshy arm, alright? Fleshy arm. Wait, I think it's turning like this, right? Based on the original. Yeah. Not like we could see that part of the arm, but okay. It's one of them mysterious images, you know?
Moonrunner just shared an interesting fact that I didn't know in the chat.
What?
He was watching the Doom documentary, which apparently is a thing I did not know and I am interested in.
Wait, but is it the Doom documentary?
No, Doom, the video game.
Oh, Doom documentary. Nice.
Yeah.
Which one? I don't know.
I don't know. He just said a Doom documentary, and he said that apparently the reason a ton of people got into network and IT careers was because they were learning to set up LAN multiplayer and etc.
Oh.
Like that adds up. I can see the pipeline.
Yeah. For sure, mate. For sure.
And Kaado said, about to say Dr. Octavius clause, but they had 3 instead of 4. And yeah, bro, that's literally the inspiration. That was a reference picture I used.
Yeah.
Honestly, just being transparent as fuck.
Hey man, Doc Ock was the main inspiration for these characters back when I came up with them originally.
Yeah.
Their whole concept, the whole concept of these characters visually when I thought of them was like, oh, what if Doc Ock, but instead of fleshy human in the middle, metal arms outside, metal robot in the middle, fleshy arms outside. Huh?
Yeah. And apparently Moonrunner says there's a bunch of Doom documentaries, and I am very interested. And then
Wolfer says
Satan's joined us and said there is people that legitimately became game developers because they started off modding Doom and Doom 2. Hell yeah.
Damn.
Also can see the pipeline.
Oh hell yeah. Let's go. It is the more fun thing to program. I don't know, because I'm not a programmer, right? Not really. But it's so much more fun, man. Just in general, seeing something like a game come to existence, you know?
Yeah. And Moonrunner says it has like interviews and stuff with the people. And then Kaado added that he actually learned to network for game dev, which there you go.
Nice.
One of the people that were influenced, and he says that he's gonna watch it. Same. And then Moonrunner added that Doom changed the world, and I have to agree.
Oh yeah. Probably the most influential video game. I don't know, like in terms of like when you look at games that influence the whole of gaming, right? The whole industry. There's few that can compete with, you know, Doom. Like Doom was the one that made it like, oh yeah, first person shooting. This is cool as fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna... I might have fucked myself a little here. I think this was supposed to have been the other way around. But whatever, we'll figure it out together.
And also, I don't think you need to do that. Those details, like look at the texture on the above one. You can do that. Like you can make like a red blob, and then cut into it, or with the eraser and stuff to make the muscle texture.
Yeah, I think that would be better. Still trying.
It's gonna be more organic and also easier for you.
Right. Let's do that instead then. Put this black on black. Let's put this. Okay.
Yeah, Satan says that Wolfenstein apparently was technically the first proper FPS. But
right.
It just improved on the formula and it skyrocketed the genre.
Yeah, that's what I meant about. That's the thing about like saying that a game was like super influential for the industry. Oftentimes when you go and look at it, a game that was super influential wasn't the first game that did that thing, you know? It's just the first game that did it so well that it caught on like wildfire, you know? Yeah. It's kind of like when people, like I've seen people, as a Resident Evil fan, I've seen people like go like, actually Resident Evil 4 wasn't the first game that did the third-person shooter camera angle and scheme. And like, yeah, I know, there was literally a Resident Evil spin-off thing, unofficial, that did that before. It's just, that was the practice ground, and they improved it and made it so good that the rest of the world couldn't ignore it, no matter if they were playing horror games or not. Okay, so let's get that rubber. No, that's too much rubber. Okay, but this is probably some, right? Okay, yeah, but I need to, yeah, it's too thick. 2 pixels is too much, god damn it.
Gonna have to go pixel by pixel.
Meme.
Really mind those pixels. And then suddenly a beautiful song from the Fallout games comes to my head.
Yes.
Mining.
Exactly.
You're right.
Cannot sing any of that.
Exactly.
Alas, thus is the life of the streamer. Okay, let's think about these muscles for a sec. This comes here. I think it reverts to the other side, right? I think that makes sense. We have a little bit of thicker part here.
Muscles are very stringy. Like, imagine like clothes, like the ones like look like the way my pants fabric do, like these little lines.
Yeah.
But
that's
not
what
as
I mean.
perfectly straight, you know.
Yeah. I need this too.
Well, meanwhile on chat, Kaado added that another thing that also made Doom stand out was also the 3D thing that wasn't really 3D, that was like 2.5D. That was also really cool. And then Moonrunner added that 3 decades later and still hella fun, and I gotta agree.
True.
And then Satan added that years later, Halo completely revamped the genre, and nowadays any shooter may draw some degree of inspiration from either one of the two.
Oh yeah, like that's the lineage right there. It's Doom, Halo. I think I've actually seen memes about this. Like Doom is the daddy of Halo. Like little Halo went out there and made his dad proud.
Oh. But yeah, and then Moonrunner was questioning if Wolfenstein was really the one, and he went to look it up, I think. And then Satan said the same thing from Baldur's Gate 1 or World of Warcraft in their respective genres. And Baldur's Gate 1 wasn't really the first game ever to do RPG, but it set the standard because it was so good when it came out.
Yeah.
And then Moonrunner just said Hover Tank the Catacomb 3D, which I think might have been the first one, not Wolfenstein.
Right, okay.
And Satan said World of Warcraft was also in one way, shape, or form the first MMO, but it revolutionized the genre when it came out.
Exactly. And Resident Evil revolutionized the genres as well, okay?
Oh my god. Yes.
Like, Resident Evil has a distinction of not only having essentially made a genre a thing, right? I know Alone in the Dark did it first, but Resident Evil was the one that actually fucking made people want to play it. And then, again, within the same series, they influenced it, they threw out their influence again towards the whole industry with the third-person shooting of RE4. See?
I'm just gonna say one thing. Where's everybody going? Bingo?
Yeah.
But then Satan said that, dude, one of his favorite pieces of fan art ever is one with Doomguy and Samus as a couple with baby Master Chief.
Yeah, that one. That one's so good.
Baby harnesses attached to Doomguy. Oh my god, that must be so cute.
That's really good. That's a really good one. Yeah.
If you find that, please drop that on Discord at a certain point, because I want to see it.
That actually, that is actually like a total thing. Yeah, that is exactly, because yeah, the Metroid in a weird kind of way kind of made the action platformer in which you shoot also a bit more popular, right? I don't know. It created the genre of Metroidvania, but that one, like, it was always a weird one within the genres, right?
Yeah.
Though, dude, I saw a video at a point that like analyzed how would Samus survive in the Doom universe, like putting her in place of the Doom guy, and like, yeah, she kicks ass. she doesn't have as many guns as Doom guy, but she has so many powers, man. She's borderline a superhero.
But Satan did throw you a bone and say that RE is effectively what allows survival horror genre to survive at the moment. I think I'm not sure what NGL means. I'm not in it with the acronym.
I think it's neglect. No, I don't know. I forget what that one was, but yeah.
Yeah, but Runner said Alone in the Dark is super influential. I don't know that one.
No, it was because like literally, like, if without Alone in the Dark, there wouldn't have been the first Resident Evil. Like, it was the inspiration. It's just that it's that thing that I said of like, well, like there's the one that actually does the thing first, and like it deserves all the respect in the world. But then there's the one that makes the thing popular, you know.
Or cheesy.
Hey.
I like to bully him about Resident Evil, okay? It's just a pastime. I don't actually dislike the game.
It's actually a very, very deep narrative.
Comic book guys coming out, huh?
Yeah, actually. But, yeah, it's some good shit, man.
But then Satan kind of agreed with me and said that he needs to see that Doom Guy Samus Master Chief thing on chat. We want it.
It's a pretty cool. I'll try to find it again later.
Satan, I think, is also looking for it. I'm not sure.
All right, thank you.
And then he says Silent Hill was the pioneer, but after Silent Hill 2, shit started to go down here, and then RE4 came out, and it was like Jesus' second coming.
Oh yeah. Dude, that's the thing that was like really special about Silent Hill, because like it did like, I don't know, like personally, having played I've only played the second one once, but I weirdly kind of end up preferring the first one on the PlayStation 1, partly because I do love just how much more nightmarish it gets visually because of the polygons, you know, those darn polygons. Haunting my dreams.
And for everyone in the chat that is also in our Discord, you saw it. Satan will be posting that beautiful fan art in a little bit in our Discord. I am looking forward to it.
Yeah.
And he did it. Oh my god, it's so fucking cute.
Oh, you haven't seen it yet?
No, I hadn't seen this. It's so cute.
It's so good.
And they look good as a couple, I gotta say.
I know, right?
They work.
They each rock their own take on the armored person.
I love
and honestly, just the choice. I know that it makes sense chronologically for Halo to be like the baby, but it also kind of works because the helmet of Master Chief has that big visor. It's kind of like the cute baby eye version of the visors of Samus and Doom Guy.
True. It's so cute. It's so cute. I wish I could put it in chat, but I don't know how to put images in chat. And it's a special treat for everybody that is in our Discord.
Exactly. You guys can come and check us out. Check it out there. We got also Bloom Runner said RE4's dialogue though. That's the point, though.
I'm pretty sure the phrase I said is from RE4, right? Where
Yeah.
Bingo.
Yeah, that one's from...
Is the Jill sandwich from that one too?
No, that one's from the first one.
Oh, okay.
That one... There's
one.
a few flavors of comedy within the Resident Evil series, at least the peak ones, I would say, the ones that really go into it. Because there's like... Okay, some of the other ones can also sound a bit goofy, but there's some variations on how they do their comedy. The original one, it's got that sort of... Japanese people wrote this, and Japanese people in Japan who speak English wrote it all, like just read it straight, you know? And it's very fucking weird, like accidental comedy gold, you know? Then there's Resident Evil 4, which is like if your dad wrote the movie, you know?
Yeah, that line is
like
so
it's
where's everybody going? Bingo.
Yeah, and there's so many puns and so many stupid like, ooh, I want to be a cool action dude lines that are just dumb. Like, it honestly makes Leon kind of endearing, because like he's like if Johnny Bravo had become a secret agent.
Oh yeah, I see that.
But also like he actually knew how to kick ass, you know, because that's something Johnny Bravo did never do.
Yeah. Satan just added that he loves the fact that Samus in the fan art has a mug that says Galaxy's best mom, and I love that too. It was such a cute detail to
Exactly.
add.
That is so nice.
And then he said that RE4's dialogue is very cheesy, but that's why he loves it. And again, Leon and Dante are just alternative reality twins.
They literally, like, Leon birthed Dante, right? Essentially, because Dante was...
They from like completely different universes.
Yeah, but when they, like, the reason why Devil May Cry exists is because when they, like, the development cycle for RE4 was super long because they were constantly trying different ideas. And like always, and it would get rejected. And one of those ideas, Leon was wearing this big red jacket and was fighting demons in castles and shit, and had a style rating system. And someone at HQ, and like the executives looked at them like, okay, dude, this is cool, but like just put a different name on it. Let's do Resident Evil and do that as something else. And that's where Devil May Cry started.
Amazing.
Like, granted, it did like evolve a lot. Like, I think Wolf Satan himself has said it before. Like, you can tell that the original was still slightly hindered by its Resident Evil roots, right?
Yeah.
But after that one and the second, especially in the third one, it really came into itself.
Yeah, he basically, you can focus on the work I've added.
Right. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, he basically said that one's a secret agent that fights zombies, the other is a half-human, half-demon hybrid that fights demons. And they're both masters of cheesy one-liners.
Exactly.
They're literally twins.
And they both like doing, like, stylish kicks. You know, like kicking enemies in a stylish way. At least Leon does, and I think there's a lot of leg moves with Dante. I might be wrong there. I know he uses his sword a lot, but there's different styles that you can do in the game, I think.
Don't be afraid to embrace the lininess. I feel like you're trying to make it chunky. Like, it can be liney. Remember, muscles are yucky.
Right.
And very stringy.
Right. In fact, I'm gonna have some loose lines also, just to make it...
because right now it's looking good.
But too perfect.
Yeah, a little too perfect. Not that loose though, maybe connect them in an organic way.
Maybe if I do like this here and goes down here. Something like that.
Yeah, that already gives the muscly bit.
Yeah, okay.
I love how handy my special effects training always comes with art stuff.
I know, right?
Especially with the games we make.
It's because I'm an edgy boy who likes making edgy games.
Moonrunner said Paraste Eve and the Vagrant Story? I don't know how to pronounce this shit.
Vagrant Story, I've heard about it.
As much love as RE's.
I mean, yeah, of course. I don't wanna... And I get why you got confused about the first one. It was Parasite, They Missed an Eye.
Oh, okay.
I've actually played Parasite Eve 2, and like, I love it. Like, it's pretty freaking great. I do kind of wish that there was certain... But that's just me being a bitch because I didn't grow up playing a lot of classic RPGs. But I do wish there was certain modern day amenities, like seeing the enemies and them not just being like, you know, random events that you're walking and suddenly it happens and you can't avoid it. But apart from that, the combat system was so good, like, most of the time I didn't even mind that much that I was like, oh, fuck, I'm pulled into another combat. No, it's good, it's fun to play, so, and the story's so well written. As someone who likes sci-fi that actually tries to base itself off of science, it was just my cup of tea, I have to admit.
Nice.
I think this claw's a little too far. I'm gonna bring it in a little. Okay. But what do you say?
But then Satan went on about the Devil May Cry. It said that if you compare it to Devil May Cry 3 or any of the following titles, Devil May Cry 1 was slower, but there was also a heavier focus on using items to heal up and stuff. Oh yeah, Dante was always had the thing for stylish martial arts. Every time you get hand-to-hand combat in a weapon in any DMC game, you'll see the man emulating Bruce Lee moves and shit.
Yeah, like the inspiration. I like that it still lives on in the character, because they essentially made the most extreme version of Leon from Resident Evil 4 they could have. And it is kind of funny to see that, yeah, a lot of those, like the focus more, the bigger focus on item management and healing yourself with items, like that is definitely, like, yeah, you can tell the origin from there. It's pretty cool, my guys. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna move a little bit of some here just to help connect a little more.
Remember though that they don't exactly connect. They're kind of twisting as they do the thing, so they kind of do a twisty.
Right. So I'm gonna do a bit
I overthink these things when I make them.
No, I think you're in the right path. You're pretty correct.
I like doing concept art because you get to think of all the little details of how the thing actually would work in real life.
I'm gonna need to bring in a little bit of smaller one.
And then Satan added a fun fact about Devil May Cry 1. It has FPS sections underwater.
Oh yeah, those sections. Oh, I remember those were horrific. I didn't actually own or play the Devil May Cry 1, but I remember back when we were in college that a lot of the times I would hang out in Satan's apartment. He would have the Devil May Cries there, and I remember he once specifically brought the first one out because he wanted to show those underwater sequences. And
oh, and he says they're also a horrific part because they have inverted controls. Why?
Yeah.
They really hated the player there.
Yeah, I don't know who came up with that.
I'm just gonna grab something for us to eat because my stomach is not.
Okay, rumble away. Oh yeah, we didn't actually have dinner. Huh. Oh yeah, we didn't have dinner. Right. Because it's still too early. We just didn't have a snack. It's hard to keep track of meals, guys. I don't know how you guys do it. Okay, I'm gonna leave this like this for now. Like this. Okay, let's just do something like this.
And the broas have arrived.
The broas. Or so we believe, whatever their true name is.
There you go.
Thank you. You went straight into more cinnamon ones? Weren't these the ones that were fucking with your stomach?
I don't want to get rid of them. Like, since my stomach is fucked already, why not?
Okay, flawless logic.
Satan added to that with no option to change that either, so you can't uninvert the controllers. And all you could do was change which button you shoot with, but the controls stay inverted. God damn it. Damn, these are dry.
Yeah.
They changed the formula.
The fuck?
They must have changed the recipe or something. This is so dry.
Yeah, right.
Moonrunner added that he only played Devil May Cry, the 2013 Dante Origin one, and he loved it though.
Wait, the semi-reboot thing that they did?
Oh.
Because that was the one that I did own and play back in the day.
Oh, damn.
It's very controversial for the fans. The fans dislike that one more often than not. But I think that it's come back around a bit in the last few years. Like, it's not a bad game. It's just kind of doing its own thing and probably shouldn't have been called Devil May Cry, you know?
Kaado, I am sorry for the mukbang, but we normally eat dinner before the stream and we stream. And we're covering your ass, so we didn't have time to do that. We didn't think we'd be doing that. So, we're mukbanging. And it's just a little bro, man. Like, you better be thankful that I didn't go ahead and make the pizza. We're not eating pizza on stream to make all y'all hungry. Because that's what we're going to be making after this.
Also, I feel like that would be kind of gross a little. I don't know.
Yeah, I also don't like mukbangs that much.
Especially because, like, I don't know, the when they do it with pizza and wet stuff, it's always so much more disturbing, you know?
Yeah. Satan says that we don't talk about the reboot. The reboot was buried. So it's Bruno, huh? And then one other says he liked it. He didn't have any pre-existing expectations. Bro, I feel you. The amount of times I played a game that people said were the worst of the thing, and I was like, oh, it ain't that bad. Example, the first Resident Evil ever that I played was Resident Evil 6. I didn't even know what Resident Evil was. I had started going to this thing that we had where I lived that was a zombie walk on Halloween. And I saw a lot of people there referencing Resident Evil, so I was like, I'm gonna give this game a try. And I saw, the latest one is the 6, so let me give that a try. It wasn't bad, but then when I was already with him and he taught me the whole thing and showed me the other ones, I was like, god damn it.
I know, right? But yeah. Wait, I'm gonna eat him. I wanna see how this looks. There's flesh in between, okay.
I like the shade Moonrunner, because Satan said that we don't talk about the reboot, and then Moonrunner said continues to talk about the reboot.
But it's because it's not a bad...
It's a solid game.
It is, like, it's just that I feel that I feel that maybe it shouldn't have been, like, just named with the series. In fact, the name was kind of dumb even to begin with. Like, why was it called DMC Devil May Cry? They think DMC means Devil May Cry. You're just saying Devil May Cry, Devil May Cry. I can't ignore that. But the game was genuinely fun. Like, the gameplay was super cool. And I actually liked I think there was one thing that it did do indeed slightly better than the other ones, at least from what I've seen of the other one's gameplay, which is the platforming. The platforming in that one was, like, excessively stylish, which I kind of liked, honestly. The platforming in the other ones is good too. It's just regular platforming. It's not especially interesting, you know.
And Satan is reminding us to not forget the edgy styling of the text, where they have, like, the D big, the M tiny, and the C big. And it's so edgy, he's almost cutting himself.
Right, they did do that. It was a bit of just a product of its time, and I feel like even within that, it still carries merit, you know.
Remember the 2000s, guys. Evanescence was a thing. We were all kind of emo.
They essentially, that was the thing that made the fans dislike the game, because they made Dante emo, and, like, you know, Dante's he's essentially Leon on Resident Evil 4. The dude's just having a blast, throwing stupid jokes and having fun, you know.
Yeah.
It's not quite the same connection, though. He did have a few nice one-liners here and there in the DMC one, the reboots that didn't reboot at all. Okay, so I think these are good for connectors. How are we thinking about the middle point?
It doesn't really...
Mushy mush. Mushy mushy.
But that's the thing, like, you see, like, they don't really connect their balls. Like, it's bulbous, you don't see that connection.
Right.
Hidden behind the bubbles.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to make it bulbous. Let's fuck around a bit, see what's what.
Like, make it gigantic balls and then, like, fuck with them. That's what I did. Like, grab a big brush, make big balls, and then cut into the balls. And I feel like I see a bomb coming somewhere.
Yes.
I hope not.
I would expect it, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just put it on a different thing so that I can fuck with this one, and if I require to do some extra changes, I can always go back. Do some balls, you know?
Like, just grab a big brush. Like, the biggest one.
The biggest one, okay.
So you can just, like stamp them in, you know? Yeah, that's about what I did. And then now you start messing with the shape and finessing.
Okay. That's a fun technique. Let's fuck with it. Oh, come on. Put it on the wrong layer. Fuck me. Okay.
Control Z, Control Z.
Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z.
The amount of times that would be handy in real life.
I know, right? Okay, this I think is good. Now let's fuck with it.
Yeah, you can make like a bigger bowls and then tinier and then like cut into them. Cause like these are like, imagine like bulbous, like almost like blisters but gigantic.
Right.
With like black veins in them.
Right.
Like that's kind of how I envisioned it, you know?
Okay. So let's fuck around a bit, just see what we can do texture-wise, you know?
Okay, got a goodie added to his things that he had to admit that not even emo, even very well visually very emo, but personally wise he was. All class no style. OG Dante talking to Cerberus, the giant three-headed dog. Easy, Fido. How about I take you out on a walk? Come on, puppy, let's go. Like, what the fuck? That's Leon, man. That's
essentially.
Leon. That's so Leon. The energy's there.
But it's just, you know, it's amped, you know? I think that's what really helped Dante become its own, like, widely beloved character, you know?
Yeah.
It's that extra crank of the too much gene, you know?
And then the reboot Dante talking to literally every enemy. Fuck you.
Yeah. There were some amusing fuck yous, though. I will say. I do remember there was some funny moments. And honestly, it's like the thing that I did feel about that game that kind of annoyed me, even like in retrospect and nowadays, is like the.
Careful with the shaping. You think blisters, not actual balls.
Okay.
It's leaning a little on balls.
Okay.
We want blisters.
Okay. Let's do something else then, okay?
Like, I don't know, that side there is giving me something. I don't know if it's my dirty mind or what the fuck, but like, it's giving what we don't want it to give.
Someone give this woman a bonk, mate. But I just kind of fuck with it a bit more.
And Satan continues his analysis of Devil May Cry with let's not forget that cutscene where there you go, my bonk.
Yeah.
Where the long white hair wig falls on Reboot Dante's head and he looks himself in the mirror and goes, not in a million years.
Right.
That just makes me want to break shit that day, okay. To this day, okay.
Yeah, because it was like, that was really the problem with that game. It was its attitude towards like, oh, we're better than whatever it was that we came before, you know? Which, like, no, you weren't, guys. You were doing your own thing, and I don't know if that's like something that was like incentivized for marketing because they really wanted to drive home the point that it was a new Dante.
Oh yeah, I can 100% see that actually.
Because like when you actually,
it was not a good angle.
Because I mean, when you actually look at the game and forget that it's supposed to be a fucking Devil May Cry game, like it's got like fun systems, and I actually like the story, just not the main characters, you know, like the whole story is like the idea that demons have already taken over, you know, it's basically they're doing a They Live sort of thing, you know. The demons have already taken over, and they've subdued humans with shit like a soft drink that makes them dumb or whatever, or fat. Television, using it like it's literally like a Bill O'Reilly demon, like on TV, like amping people up for hate and that sort of thing, you know.
Oh yeah, Satan can 1000% confirm that it was their marketing ploy. It smells like a marketing ploy, like all the way over here. Like I can perfectly see some person, like some marketing executive or something, be like, "Oh no, guys, this is the reboot. We really need to like lay it on thick that it's something new. something completely different and something better and it's bigger and it's everything they ever wanted, and it's like, it's not, bro. Like, play the game, learn about the game, tell people what the game actually is.
Like, the game was literally just trying to do, like, a different take on the whole demons and fighting them idea, right? But it's just that if the way the way that it got kind of fucked over, it kind of spoils it, you know? The taste of it isn't quite as nice.
That's something that irks me, man. Like, they just let random marketing people work on marketing these games, and, like, you really gotta have a training in not only, like, the gaming sphere, in per se,
game sphere,
like
it's
the game
spherical.
Universe, but also like fandoms and how the internet works. Like, you can't just pull this bullshit and expect people not to be like, at least have a little bit of a sour taste in their mouth. Like, you gotta know your audience, you know.
Like, they were clearly trying to get new audience, right? And that is sort of true. I did play the game, and
but you can't alienate the rest of the audience that you already have.
I know,
by trying
right?
to get new ones. That's like the #1 thing you shouldn't do.
But that was the time. It was the times, my darling. That was what games were going through at the time. They were trying to, like, appeal to as many people as possible, whilst losing the fans that actually made the thing, you know, profitable to begin with.
Yeah, a lot of brands do that. It's so sad, because it's so easy to avoid. But I swear to God, they just needed one fangirl in there that knew, like, a little bit about the fandom to be like, guys, this is a no-no.
I know,
but then they have to also hear that person, which is hard.
Yeah, marketing does not like, people in marketing do not like listening to people in marketing, which is hilarious.
I know, right? Anyway, they said Kaado said that the story was mid and the setting was golden. The gameplay 5 stars. And then Satan said, mainly because this is, well, no, the lead dev for the reboot didn't even like the OG DMC games. Oh, damn, brother. Damn, that's a damn.
Wait, who? The lead dev didn't like the
OG games. And then Kaado added that the camera is your real enemy in the game. And then Moonrunner added that we're making him want to re-download the reboot and play a game. Which, go ahead, but bro.
Hey man, it has its positives, and I think it's important to enjoy those positives. You know, like, for example, I happen to enjoy Resident Evil Survivor, which is widely hated amongst all of the community because it was a light gun spin-off of the series. But I don't know, I found it was fun. The final boss is absolute bullshit, but everything else is fun.
But yeah, Satan goes on, like, explaining how they try to publish the game, and it's any far away from the OG games, and it was a whole thing, like, antagonizing the fan base, and, like, just don't do that, marketing people. And Kaado had it perfectly. Like, broadening the market is good on paper and for investors and bad for games and fans. Which, that's not even for games. For everything. That's literally what Marvel is doing wrong, too.
Right.
Like, all big brands eventually do this, and it's hilariously dumb of them. Because, like, guys, you can't appeal to everyone. You realize what that is. That is billions of people with billions of different cultures of likes, dislikes, epic. Like, it's so much. It's literally impossible, and you end up with a bland piece of mush that is basically oatmeal.
Because that's the problem with billionaires touching on anything, and that's entertainment, right? Because the billionaires always want to make more. They have that whole mindset of, if you're not expanding, then you're losing money or something, you know?
Yeah. And Kaado also added to your saying, like, bad games that you like, and he says he likes RE5.
Hey, RE5 is I.
And he said that people say that RE5 is not RE, and we're like, yeah.
I mean, it kind of, not really is, but, you know, it's a fun game. Like, that's something that...
5? Is it the one in Africa?
It's the Africa one. It's the Africa one.
Yeah, like, I can see what he's saying, that it is very different from the other ones, but it still has the vibe. And it's a fun game.
And honestly,
I played it on Kinect. It was a nightmare.
What the fuck? What do you mean? There was a Kinect version of that?
To this day, I don't know. I haven't found it online, but I swear to God, I played that game on Kinect. I don't know if my guy was one of my friends, like, he had, like, some sort of weird-ass bootleg thing.
Maybe he cracked the goddamn thing somehow. Like, there are ways of playing games in ways that you shouldn't, that they weren't made for.
I don't know, but I swear to God, I played that game on Kinect and it was a nightmare, but it was so much fun with friends.
Yeah. It was like, cause that's what that game did well. I know it's a fun monster shooter game that like a lot of it is like actually not so bad because like despite it straying even further away from horror than Resident Evil 4 did, it kind of just has a lot of the same things that Resident Evil 4 did, which on one hand is like, okay, this is not especially new or going in a new bold direction like 4 did, but at the same time it's good. Like it worked on 4. They basically just put it on the next platform, streamlined the areas for them to be more action oriented and less exploration oriented, and added a buddy or a horrific AI if you're unlucky.
Yeah. Moonrunner added that Doom 3 is also similarly divisive and he loves it, and I gotta agree, I actually played it because my dad had like a collection.
Oh yeah, he also had Doom 3, right.
He had that special deluxe collection that they launched, I think for the PS3, that had like Doom 1, Doom 2, and Doom 3.
I think it's also been re-released since then too.
Yeah. But yeah, it was a really cool game. And then Kaado says, but if stock doesn't go up, they will be fired. So many people, more stocks, but also bad products. 100%. You've summarized a complicated issue in such few words. You're a poet.
Oh yeah.
And then Kaado says, controlling the girl AI, always doing bullshit with pain. Can't imagine Kinect gameplay, bro. It was chaos. We didn't get anything done. But it was hilarious. I remember it barely lasted 15 minutes because it was like, we were a group of like 3 guys and like 6 girls. So like the girls were not putting up with that bullshit and we're like, you have Just Dance, right? Maybe you should put on Just Dance.
I mean, yeah, I'm not sure what he was thinking trying to play that game on Kinect. Like how is it gonna be better?
I don't know.
Even if the Kinect works, how is it gonna be better?
I don't know. And Kaado knows the version we were talking about.
Oh, he knows the version.
The Doom 3.
Oh, right. The RGB... No, BFG version, right, of Doom 3.
Yeah. Doom 3 was a nice one, but I do have to admit, I still wish I had finished Doom 1.
Doom 1 can get pretty tough.
I was trying to play that as like a 5-year-old man. To this day, I don't know how I got anything done. I'm not that good at Dooms. Like, not even the new ones. Like, how?
I mean, to be fair, the new ones do get a bit more dynamic because of it being an actual 3D world, right?
Dude, you gotta remember, it's the same 5-year-old that never got past the first level of Rayman.
Right.
Like, how?
What were you thinking?
Yeah. But then again, I was playing Star Wars Racer, and to this day, like, I don't know how I did that, because I have replayed that game recently, and damn!
It is hard.
It is hard.
It is so excessively hard, but honestly, that's what she said.
Lol.
I kind of had to. It was right there, honey. Give me the bonk. There we go.
There you go. That was mine.
Okay, I don't quite know if this is going well or not.
Not bad. It's giving Pink Floyd animation, which is, I don't think, a bad thing.
Okay, I guess that's the way to look at it.
Like, I don't know if anybody in the chat, apart from Satan, is gonna get this reference, but like, remember the very last scenes when you have like that judge guy that is very like...
Right, in the wall, right.
Yeah.
The wall is the movie.
Yeah, the wall, the movie, not...
An actual wall.
Yeah, not an actual wall, or not the disc song.
Right.
There are many walls.
It's almost as if it's a word that pops up a lot, you know? Maybe that's what their plan was. They foresaw Google.
Thank you, Moonrunner. He acknowledges that Rayman is challenging you. It was so frustrating when Rick downloaded the game and he got past the level that I've been stuck my whole life in like 10 minutes, and I was like, what? There's another level? How?
I mean, I grew up playing platformers, man. I like even more, like I love horror games, but more so than those, I played platformers growing up, and I don't know, I actually thought it was really well made, like the original Rayman. Like, it has some very good like jump physics, and the way he grabbed onto ledges was like super reliable. Like, I could use that in strategy of how I would move around so well.
And Satan said that, yeah, Rayman came out at a time that when the game was for kids, the devs still hold no punches. And that's very true, man. The games back then, my god.
Yeah. They were that's how they saw those games as an opportunity to turn boys into men.
Yeah, like Satan said, like, what, this is for your kid? Tough shit, get good.
Yeah.
And then Moonrunner added that he used to watch The Wall multiple times a week in high school. Hell yeah!
Oh, hell yeah.
Same, actually. Both in high school and college, for very different reasons.
You watched it in college? Oh, right! Right. That's why I don't remember.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so...
But in high school, too, because I love the art in that and the...
Oh, yeah, it's an amazing movie. Like, I would watch it a lot, too, back then. I mean, I didn't repeat movies super often, but that one was one that...
Can you close your little security thing for... There you go, it closed,
okay. Going back. Okay, there we are.
Sorry.
My bad. Security thingies can be kind of thingies sometimes.
It's okay. But yeah. I do repeat movies a lot though, now that you say it. It's a thing. Like... At least 3 movies I know, no 4, at least 4 movies I literally know line by line.
Oh, really?
Yeah, cause it's Mary
Poppins, yeah.
Because I literally watched that movie like upwards to 40 times at a certain point, straight, like, it was stuck on my computer, it was the only thing I could watch, okay?
You could just choose to not watch it.
Yeah, YouTube was already a thing, but I don't know what was going on in my head. Anyway, but then, like, it was Mary Poppins, The Wall, like I know that movie beat by beat, and then obviously there's gotta be 2 Beatles movies in this, and it's Hard Day's Night and Help. Like Hard Day's Night, bitch, that train scene, I know it, it's in here.
Oh yeah.
Like I might not know how to work a fucking stick shift, but I know that scene.
Oh, she knows it by heart. Actually, that was actually like one of the
and Mulan.
Right, Mulan as well. But that train scene, guys, that was like the last birthday gift I did for her. I built like a small like dating sim for her where that takes place during that train scene in the Beatles movie, and you can try and flirt with all the Beatles. Except I don't think I made a flirt for George or Ringo, right?
Yeah, because you know they're not like, I like them and I love them because they're my babies, but like
they were
John and Paul exist.
John and Paul were the focus. And Paul's grandfather also, I decided to throw that in just to be a little disturbing, you know?
That was a good addition. I appreciate that. It works with the Beatles fandom humor, you know?
Yeah. That's,
you should still put that in like some itch.io thing so people can play, man. I can see a lot of fangirls loving that game, honestly.
Really? But I mean, back then we were under the impression I should like improve on it or something. But
yeah,
then again,
I had a few notes for you, I think. Because I can't just play something, I need to have notes.
Yeah.
But let me see, the chat evolved, and Kaado said that Rayman was really good, he even had a special edit controller for his PS1. Okay, interesting. And Moonrunner said not as hard as Disney games though. Really?
Oh, there were a few in the Disney games.
I never played any of those.
Yeah, I actually only played them later in life. But like, there's a Lilo and Stitch game that is kind of it's like Crash, like the Crash games, but with Lilo or Stitch.
Oh damn, I would have ate that up.
Like you just keep going forward, fucking shit up, and jumping and platforming.
Damn, I would have loved that shit as a kid.
There's also one that's of the Emperor's Groove that is essentially like Spyro.
Okay.
Like it's a more 3D open type of platformer, and playing as a 4-legged creature, and like you jump around and do shit, and like Spyro could shoot fireballs, Cusco can shoot spitballs or something like that.
Nice translation. Nice.
But I only played those games later in life. I don't remember if they were that more on the difficult side or not. I know there were a few that were just nightmarish in general.
I can imagine. I only played the PC ones. I remember I had a PC game that was basically like 101 Dalmatian kind of like mystery thing that you were helping.
Oh yeah, they did a
puppies.
lot of those PC mystery type games. Yeah.
I loved that shit because I was very into 101 Dalmatians. I love dogs. It was a cool game. But Moonrunner also said that The Wall is an unsung classic of the horror genre, and I've never thought of it that way.
That's a good point. Yeah, that's a very good
really
point.
Good point. I have to deeply agree. Like, I was scared of it when I was a kid. Like, it was a lot.
Oh, you saw it? Did you first see it?
Oh, brother, I don't remember that. I was young.
Okay, you were a kid.
Yeah.
I think the first time I saw it, I was like a tween or something.
No, I was very young. Like, remember my dad hold no bars if the movie had great music. Like, I watched Jesus Christ Superstar. I wasn't even like 7.
True.
So like, yeah, and he says that on top of everything else that it was, of course.
Right.
And then Kaado added that the actual thing is I always try to avoid rewatching things unless it's Star Wars - Harry Potter or Mythic Lord of the Rings. Well, I agree with you because they do tend to lose their spark. But
yeah, you can't
I also just love
overwatch
rewatching certain things. Like I can't go more than a year without rewatching Hard Day's Night. I just need it in my life sometimes.
Yeah,
at least a little bit, just the scene, you know.
Sometimes you just gotta go back and look at it and go, okay.
Same with Mulan actually, but I change up the language. Sometimes
True.
I watch it in English, sometimes I watch it in Brazilian Portuguese, and sometimes I watch it in Portugal Portuguese.
Yeah.
Just to change things up, you know?
Yeah, the Brazilian Portuguese has the nostalgia of when she was a child. English is the classic, the original, and it's the best one in my opinion. Yeah. But also, she actually really liked the Portuguese translation dub of it.
I don't know, some of the scenes, especially with like the family and some jokes, like I don't know, they almost land better in Portuguese from Portugal. I don't know, they have a twang. I like it.
Right.
And I like. And it's weird because, like, now that I think of it, the ones he said, like Star Wars, Harry Potter, and Lord of the Rings, are the ones I least rewatch. I'm pretty sure I've only rewatched Star Wars a few times, and it's always just, like, the third one because memes.
Right.
I love the memes in that movie. I just can't help it. That movie is like.
You're my brother, Anakin!
You were meant to destroy the Sith, not join them! Anyway. Moonrunner said the Disney games he was referring to were mostly the 2D NES games, all them.
Ooh, no, god damn, dude, get it the fuck away.
we didn't get those.
No, those I only heard about from the YouTube videos from like Angry Video Game Nerd. I think he had a few on those. I think JonTron at a point JonTron had a video about the Titanic video game, man.
Yeah, I wish
like
I
that
played
shit
one.
was hilarious, man. Like there's flying pots that attack you, and like it's.
Don't forget the flying eggplant.
Oh, it was an eggplant, right? They were flying eggplants attacking you all around, you know.
Yep. And apparently Kaado does know what those games are because he played the Hercules platformer one.
No, but that's the play. Which Hercules platformer one? Because the PS1 Hercules platformer was a 2D platformer that had like amazing, like they really worked hard to get the 2D art of the movie in the game. So everything looks very fluid and very much like it came out of the movie, you know? But I don't remember anyone saying anything about that one being especially hard or anything. Because, I mean, it was the PS1. It wasn't as difficult at that point.
It is that one that he was talking about. And he also said something that it's a part of his culture to avoid anything dubbed subs master race unless it's a cartoon anime from his childhood. And bro, I agree with you in a certain sense, but you gotta explore some dubs sometimes, especially with Disney stuff. Because like you get some gems here and there. Like just an example, if you have ever want to like try a new Disney song, listen to Let It Go, but in Portuguese.
Yeah.
That song,
it becomes fado. It becomes fado.
And it's so much better.
It's so much less annoying, I swear to God. Like,
it's less annoying, it's more passionate, and it's weirdly relatable. Like, way more.
And less
than
toxic
the original
also.
one.
Less toxic also in terms of the message it pushes, you know?
Yeah, like it's very positive and like I don't know, it's a really good song and so much better than the original English one, like miles
That is true.
above.
That is true. Like nowadays, if anyone forces me to watch Elsa or Frozen's the name of the movie, then I just choose to watch the Portuguese version at least just to get that song, you know.
Yeah.
Also, The Incredibles had a surprisingly good Portuguese dub. Like, actually, not at all annoying, great voice acting.
Yeah, same with Mulan.
And
in both Portugueses.
And also, mad props to the people who made the dub for Into the Spider-Verse, because back then I watched it on cinemas and I couldn't get a cinema that wasn't with the dub version, because it's animation and that's how the country works. But honestly, they really put their efforts into it. Like, it doesn't sound like they're doing kid voices because it's a cartoon. They're actually trying to act. And it's genuinely pretty good all around.
Yeah. In the movies, it has a tendency to be good. In shows, yeah. Because I gotta say, I was a little disappointed with the dubbing for Bluey. Because, like, the original show, they took the care of, like, the child characters are all voiced by actual children that just really, have really good working conditions. But then the dub, they just use adults doing kids' voices, and it's like, wait, why?
Yeah, it
that
kind of
really
ruins...
does add to the show.
Like, it takes away a lot of the charm when they do that, at least from the audio experience. The design is still great, but, like, I do wish they hadn't done that. But then again, where are they going to find good kid Portuguese voice actors?
I don't know, man. There's probably some really good kids somewhere that could do some really good voice acting. I don't know. As long as they had a good working environment. That's also something I get. Probably the reason why they used adults. So like, they didn't have to actually go through the hoops of like actually making a good working environment for a kid.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kaado said that he never saw Frozen. Damn, bro, how do you escape that one?
I salute you.
I salute you. I wasn't able to escape it.
Sure. I don't even remember what was the first time that I watched it or why, but it's somehow there it is in my memories, you know?
I do. It was because of my dad. He somehow got it in his head that, like, Anna looked a lot like my mom. No, Anna looked a lot like me, and Elsa looked a lot like my mom. And he really liked that idea, and he was like, oh, you guys have to watch it. And I was like, okay, yeah, I can see it. I'm ginger, Anna's ginger, my mom is blonde, Elsa's blonde, but, like, that's pretty much it, brah.
Yeah, I don't know if you're, like, I mean, I didn't know you back then, but I don't think you're nearly as naive as Anna.
Oh, yeah. And bubbly. Like, I'm not bubbly.
You don't bubble.
I wouldn't describe myself as bubbly, except if you're describing my stomach, and then very bubbly. It's just it's one bubble at this point.
You don't bubble, you sizzle.
Exactly. But then Kaado said that PT does on TV is always the same people, which is annoying. Yes.
Yeah,
the voices are very much the same.
I think that's why the Into the Spider-Verse dub caught me off guard, because like it was just actual fucking actors doing a good job, you know? Like it doesn't beat the original, but it was actually a good experience, I will say.
Yeah. It does help that it's your baby, like it's that movie that you love. So
yeah, and it had Noon Markle. Noon Markle was the Spider Pig.
Yeah, that was a great casting.
That was great. That was a great casting on their part.
Kaado says that he guesses that it's because he's old, and even his two younger sisters, even though he has two younger sisters, he never got to it. Lucky.
Yeah, he had enough of an age difference that they didn't force him, you know.
It's not that, like, it's not bad, but it's very, you know? It's kind of like the Wish movie that they released recently as well. It's like,
No, but I mean, from what we've heard, the Wish movie goes further and deeper into being just bad overall.
Yeah.
Elsa, the Frozen movie at least had some cool moments, I gotta admit.
The side characters are better than the main ones, though. That's my main problem with it. Like, I wish the movie centered around the side characters and not the main ones.
I don't know, man. I don't know if the snowman could carry it. I don't know.
No, not the snowman. Like the very side characters, because Olaf is technically a main character. If you really look at it.
Okay.
Like I'm talking about the very side characters, like that man that runs a little shop that goes woo. Like I want a movie about him. He seems cool. You know?
Okay, that makes some sense, you know.
But Kaado said that he did see How to Train a Dragon, which was pretty cool. I actually didn't see that one.
I saw the first one. The first one I did enjoy. I didn't see the other ones. I don't know how good they were.
Any of them.
Actually, pretty good. It's actually pretty good. Like it's got a bit of that, you know, dog lover thing to it. You know, the dragon behaves a lot like a dog.
Yeah, I do love all the little scenes that I have seen with the dragon. He's so cute. Toothless is so cute.
Yeah.
And Runner said that there's definitely some great modern Disney in picture for sure. He enjoys Soul, and I loved Soul.
Soul was very good. Soul was very
so good. The Disney Pixar stuff is always a little better.
Yes, though I will say it is. I mean, it's a little suspicious that like. First, they had the Princess and the Frog, where the black characters that are main characters finally suddenly become frogs and spend most of the movie as frogs, and then they have also that what was the name? Soul. Like they had a main black character who becomes a little ghosty.
Conspiracy,
for most of the
conspiracy.
Like,
I see the angle.
Like you see what?
Always alleged Disney, alleged. If you're hearing, alleged.
I only allege. But yeah,
Disney's always hearing, man. You can never be too.
Can't trust. But it is a great movie. Like the story is genuinely fucking great, and I do like the visuals as well. Despite like you know,
even so, like,
it's a little bit on the nose, just doing spirits. So let's do Gaspar. Right, well, the friendly ghost vibes, you know? That's essentially the design of the characters.
And I do have some hope for Inside Out too, because the first one was like a really fun inspiration on like brain and how emotion works.
Yeah,
so I am excited for that one.
But I don't know, man. Yeah, that's my fear. Not sure I trust Disney right now with any of their properties.
Yeah. The same thing for Deadpool versus Wolverine. Let's touch on that heavy topic. Like I am literally praying.
I'm scared.
Yeah, we're scared because like I want that movie to be so good.
And the trailers seem good.
Yeah, and also Ryan Reynolds, like I trust that guy. At least I think I can.
Yeah.
But like we don't know. We can't know because Disney. Kaado said, "What's the recent one with the grandmother? That was a really good movie. Grandmother?
What grandmother?
With the grandmother?
Up?
Nah, that's not recent, bro.
I don't know how recent he is.
Encantado? The one
Encanto.
The one with the We Don't Talk About Bruno?
That has a whole ass family that everyone has like some weird mystical powers.
Is there another one with the grandmother? The one with the skeletons? What was that name?
Oh.
Coco?
What?
Coco,
yeah. Coco had says the musical movie. They're all musicals, man.
Musical, bro. That doesn't really narrow it down. Wait. With grandma.
What grandmas?
It must have been like one of those. There's another one with the grandma? No, the one with the dragon. Like that Aria thing wasn't a musical, so not that one.
Oh yeah, that one.
Oh,
was
Coco.
Okay, it was Coco.
Coco is nice.
I did enjoy Coco. Enjoy Coco.
I do prefer the songs of Encanto though.
Though you know what I prefer to all of those? The Puss in Boots Last Wish.
Oh yeah.
That movie was like great. In fucking tense, bro. I loved it.
DreamWorks basically showing that they still got it.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Disney. We're still the best.
Like they did some amazing shit, and like yes, I'm a little biased because they clearly took some inspiration from the Into the Spider-Verse visual style, you know.
But it worked.
But it worked really well, and I think they adapted it well for the character and the universe. You know, like it's more like it's more painting-like, not quite like a comic book texture. You know.
Yeah, I like it.
And the wolf dude,
he was scary,
that wolf
man.
character was so fucking scary and so cool, like one of the best villains in recent memory, man.
Like I can perfectly imagine some parents that didn't really like see much about the movie taking like slightly too young kids, you know, maybe around 4 or 5.
Oh yeah, those kids are gonna have they're gonna be afraid of wolves for a while.
Oh yeah,
they're gonna have some nightmares.
Kaado, you should see it. He says he hasn't seen it. You should definitely watch that one.
That shit gets intense, mate.
It's a good Shrek spin-off, legitimately.
Yeah, and it's also really funny. Like, and also in general, the story is really good. Like, it's a lot.
Like, it's a little heartfelt, even. Like,
yeah, it's got good drama. It's got good comedy. It's got fucking scary ass moments too.
Oh yeah, the wolf man.
That fucking wolf. Also, and it has like 3 groups of villains or whatever. Like there's the wolf, there's that other
the psychotic
like
fat kid.
Yeah, like the little fat kids, but
he's not a kid, he's an adult.
Yeah, like he grew up. It's one of those little nursing rhymes that he's like the character from a nursing rhyme, and he's got an inferiority complex because everyone else is from an actual fairy tale and he's just from a nursing line. So he's killing all the fairy tale characters to get all their powers and shit.
Yeah. And then there's like the Goldilocks and the Three Bears. They're the other enemy.
Yeah, they're also hunting down the last wish.
Yeah. It's a good movie. We're not gonna spoil any more of it, but I definitely think people should check it out. Like the animation is beautiful, just like Into the Spider-Verse.
Like not just like it does its own thing. Yeah, it has its
own style, but it's like the same level
of quality. You know? Yeah, they really put in the detail work on it. You know.
And the story is on point. Like it is a good story, legitimately.
True.
Like I wouldn't say it's at the levels of like the original Shrek and stuff, because those are just legendary.
Yeah.
But it's up there. Like it's a good movie.
It's pretty freaking good, and I think it's gonna last. Like I think it's going to age very well too.
Yeah. Moonrunner says another one that he enjoys is Zootopia. I like that one.
Zootopia.
I gotta say, like, I'm a sucker for movies with cute animals, so I can't really say much.
I have to admit,
and the sloth won my heart.
The sloth was pretty fucking cool. Though I will say, this is not a problem with Zootopia itself, but what happened to it afterwards. We'll cut that out. Maybe make a clip there so you can come back to it easy.
Okay.
Apologies. The corn was too much. Okay, but
not even for Twitch, for YouTube, because YouTube hates that word.
Yeah, I know.
It's for the later ones.
Every fucking YouTuber
But speaking of bad and good TV shows,
Fallout's pretty fucking good, mate. Swear, man, it was like everything I wanted out of the show, honestly. Like, I get that some things weren't quite as, like, some dates in the boards weren't super accurate, but like at the same time, like it's a board inside a vault. Do they really know how shit went down? The vaults basically know nothing all throughout the games, so they're just kind of in their own personal little hell. So I don't know. I still enjoyed the show very much. Like it felt like, honestly, it felt like the best.
By the way, it's a recently new show.
Yeah. I'm not gonna spoil, but it's like it felt like watching it generally kind of felt like watching a game become a TV show. Like it really does feel like the game in a lot of ways.
Well, it's so good that it got me into the games. I had never played Fallout.
Yeah.
And now I'm playing like what, 3 of them.
You're playing Fallout 4?
No, 4 of them. I started Fallout 3 with you. I started Fallout New Vegas with you. We're playing Fallout 4, and I'm playing Fallout Shelter.
Yeah,
Fallout Shelter. And my Shelter is bomb!
Yeah, she's great at those management type of games where you manage a whole ass like town or group of people or camp or whatever. So she's dominating the Fallout Shelter game.
You can see that in action in past VODs of me playing Zoo Tycoon and stuff.
Exactly.
Anyway, Kaado said that we can talk about agriculture, farming corn in Farmville. Lol.
Yes,
I'm not sure I got to play Farmville. I think I have a vague memory of trying to play it on Facebook, but it was so buggy I couldn't really play.
I have a vague memory of people asking me to play it with them and me saying no.
Lol. And then he said it actually exceeded his expectations because there were a lot of bad adaptations. So, and he made him want to replay Fallout games. Yeah, the Fallout series is so good.
I'd say that the biggest inaccuracy, the biggest flaw of the show, is that running it did not cause my TV to crash.
Yeah,
that was the biggest inaccuracy compared to the games, in my opinion.
Yeah, it needed a little Bethesda thing, like
that Bethesda flavor, you know. But it was genuinely really freaking good. Like
it was so good.
Hell, it got her to play the Fallout games, the 3D Fallout games that she had never tried before, and right now she's more focused on 4 because like it is the more mechanically polished, so it's a little bit easier for her to get into it.
Me no good at fruity shooty.
Yeah, but I am telling you, you're gonna come back and finish what you started on Fallout 3 because or no, New Vegas. Fuck Fallout 3. New Vegas is the golden boy.
And no, I can't say that. Okay, no, scrap that.
What?
I was gonna spoil the show. No.
Right. It has a connection to the show.
Yeah, I can't.
At some point.
I can't say it.
But yeah, I think because that one I think is the best one in terms of capturing the best shit about Fallout while still being like mechanically competent. Like you have iron sights and the VAT system works pretty well.
Yeah.
You know, it's
the little part that I played was pretty cool. I liked it.
And it's not like you walk into another town and you immediately start getting shot like in Fallout 4. You know, like there's not as much aggroed people on you by default. A lot of the aggros start stacking over time because it's like whenever you side with one faction, the other ones get aggroed.
Yeah, that is something that I saw like in the little bit that I played that I do gotta enjoy compared to Fallout 4, because on Fallout 4 I feel like I enter any building and there's 5 people shooting me.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm just not good at picking the buildings I'm walking into.
Yeah.
But like
makes a person wonder, yeah.
Yeah. But Kaado said that Fallout 3 is really good. Moonrunner said he could actually watch the show in full screen. Well, yeah. You're not gonna watch the show in full screen, bro?
Yeah. No, it's
enjoy the full.
No, he says this because of like a lot of people to play some Fallout games have to like play it in windowed mode.
Oh no, but he said the show. Oh yeah,
that's the gag. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I got the gag. I'm still new to the fandom.
The gag got in there.
Kaado said played the TTW. I don't know what TTW is, and then a mod combining. Combining for a Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas.
That's all the good gameplay things from New Vegas and Fallout 3. 4 is the only one I don't have all the games except 4. 4 is alright. It's just it's just that they got a little too excited about the fact that they actually made a more fun shooting type of combat system. So there's a lot of combat in the game. I think it's a little bit unnecessary sometimes. But I mean, you can just, it's because the combat system is good. It is fun, like in my opinion.
And the settlement building is bullshit. I just gotta say, as somebody that plays Sims and a bunch of like settlement building things,
right?
Bullshit. It's not that good. They needed to work more on that.
Then why do you keep coming back to it when you're playing Fallout?
Because I want to win it. I want to master it. It is a challenge.
I'm starting to think you might have a sort of more of an addiction than a like about management games.
No, because like it's a different interface. That's why it becomes so annoying, because like it's not the interface of a traditional management game that you're used to. Like there's a language to it.
Yeah,
and they changed the language completely to fit with the rest of the game.
Yeah, because they had to merge it in there.
I get it, but like it makes it weird, but also a challenge, and now I want to win it. Like I want the best settlement. Like I'm gonna make like I forget his persons. What's his name?
What,
the guy with the hat.
Preston.
Yeah, I'm gonna make Preston proud, man.
Hey, there's a settlement needs help. I'm working on your map.
Yeah, I'm gonna make Preston proud, man. Moonrunner said that Farmville started as a monstrous wave of clicker games.
Oh yeah, it
did. E jumped out the window. Made me jump out the window. New phone can type. Okay, it's okay, bro. But yeah, I remember those. I never got into Farmville, but you know what I got into? Cookie Clicker.
Cookie Clicker. You got into Cookie Clicker?
So much. So much. And Adventure Capitalist.
Right,
and Adventure Socialist.
Adventure Communist, wasn't that a one?
Oh yeah, Communist. It wasn't Socialist, it was a Communist. Yeah, Adventure Capitalist and Adventure Communist. I got into those 4. Very into Adventure Capitalist.
Oh yeah.
So much. I had it on PC, man. I played it on PC. That's how bad.
Because you gotta go hard at it, you know?
Yeah, and Moonrunner said the Fallout 4 settlements aren't his favorite part of the game, but it's nice. Then kind of clunky. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess
basically,
that's essentially it, yeah.
Like, it's nice, and I do like the new challenge of the new interface as somebody that plays a lot of those games. So I'm like, ooh, okay, let me try to figure this out. But it's not really my focus. I'm more on the looting side. I just go back to the settlement when I'm encumbered. And I need to drop my loot, you know?
Okay. I'm gonna do a little sum here.
Nice, and Moonrunner loves management games too. I love them. I'm a bitch that grew up on SimCity, Empire Earth, Age of Empires, Zoo Tycoon, Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Yeah.
Let me see, am I missing anyone? Then there were the mobile ones, like the SimCity
And
Mobile, which is
were...
a nightmare. And then like all the SimCity knockoffs that I've played over the years, which so many. And then now Fallout Shelter. I have dabbled in Fallout Shelter in the past though too. And yeah. Plague Inc. Plague Inc. is awesome.
Oh yeah, Plague Inc. is probably.
But it's not really the same type of game. It's similar, but it's not the same.
Because it's not it's management, but it's more of a aggressive strategy kind of game, you know.
Yeah. And I lost track of time, and we're already at an hour and a half. So.
Oh damn! Okay. Sorry,
Sorry now, like more content. Right. Oh nice! The Roller Coaster Tycoon was his jam. Nice. That was a hard game. I gotta say, like, and it was funny because we actually did a stream like, I think a solid year or more back. Like it's been a while that I played Roller Coaster Tycoon, and I remember that like it's so much easier now as an adult than as a kid because like the game makes sense. Like,
yeah,
so if
it's very logic driven.
Yeah, it's very legitimately like real world logic driven. So if you're an adult and you just kind of know how things work, especially like with my marketing background and stuff, so I kind of know how to manage shit. So like that was a breeze, man. And I remember struggling as a kid with that game, and it was such like, whoa, what the fuck.
Hey man.
Ooh, and he played the OG SimCity 2. Nice, same. I think. Was it? Did I play the OG? I played the SimCity 2000. I think it was the OG. I'm not sure.
No, I don't think the 2000 must not have been the first.
It was one of the OGs. I'm not sure if it was.
It is one of the most liked, I think. Yeah, I think 2000 is pretty liked.
Yeah, it's so clunky, but it's so good. Like it's so hard because it's one of those old games that you need the manual.
Yeah.
Like, you need.
You are not ready without the manual, my guy.
Yeah. And I didn't really have the manual because I don't remember what the manual was. I was a kid. Like my parents had like a bunch of filing cabinets with like random discs and manuals and shit. So I just kind of had to wing it, you know?
It is a pretty fucking tough game. I don't know how... I remember that when I was a kid, like I didn't really have those games, but I would go to friends' houses that had them, and I would always be kind of just... I would watch them play it and I'd be like, dude, how is your brain wired to know all of these things are going on simultaneously? What the fuck? I focus on making the little character jump to there. I'm good at that. How do you...
Those games are for another sort of person, I think.
It kind of needs to line up with the brains, you know?
Yeah, it's what Moonrunner said, all old games require manual. Yeah, literally.
Dude, but you know what old game I've been playing, actually?
Oh yeah, good segue.
The first Fallout. I found out there's an app that, like, plays it. Like, you don't... The app is legal, it's not piracy, because, like, you still need to own the game. It's just that when you buy... Because it's just an app that plays it. So, like, you buy the game on Steam or GOG or... GOG?
I don't know.
But you buy the game online... and download it, and then grab the folder of the game and slam it in your phone inside, and you put it in your phone, and then you open your phone, and then through the app goes and gets the game, and you can play it on your phone. It actually works surprisingly well on a touchscreen, like because it's mostly just mouse gameplay. Like there's barely any other. I assume that there's some keyboard shortcuts, but you can do everything with the mouse.
Yeah, Kaado says that the requiring manuals thing is what always kept him from playing Fallout 1 and 2. And then Roadrunner added that Fallout 1 is just so slow.
Oh yeah, it's pretty slow. But it is, like, it's weirdly satisfying once you get going. I don't know. Like, it's very punishing. Like, since I started the game, I've had a fucking 10mm pistol. Whenever I go into combat, I only have enough AP points to shoot it once. And then I just have to wait and get hit by the fucking rat that keeps killing me. But it's kind of good. Like I've leveled up a bit. I found a machine gun that has like a higher percentage of hitting. So like yeah, I only shoot once, but it does hit and does good damage. And I also found a character called Ian, which is the first companion in the game.
Nice.
And the dude is badass. He kicks ass.
Nice. Kaado said, wait, I think Fallout 3 GOTY or Fallout New Vegas Ultimate has the 1 and 2. Probably? I think we probably got them in a similar way.
Yeah, yeah, I think I remember. Yeah, that's how that came in there. Yeah.
And then Moonrunner said, take a turn, walk 2 squares, load gun, wait 10 enemy turns.
Yeah.
And I like tactical RPGs, don't get me wrong, he said.
I think it's about choosing your battles, mate. I don't know, like when I'm playing the game, I really don't. I only ever tackle one enemy at a time. Like, I don't know if it's because I'm moving so slow that the other enemies don't get triggered, but rarely though do I get like more than 2 enemies coming for me. Except when I'm traveling in the wasteland in between locations, because that's 100% randomized, and the amount of times that I was going from one place to another, randomly it got triggered, and I was in the middle of the desert surrounded by 4 rat scorpions, and I had one gun that I could only use for 1 turn. And then most of the shots missed.
Damn. Gotta say, looking very fine, but don't forget that the blades are like gray metal. So you.
Yeah, I'm just blocking out the parts that I want to have like a dark shadow on, and the parts that I want to have the metal on.
Oh, you block out the. Okay, I thought you were blocking out the light. That's what confused me.
No, like this is like the. I mean, the light, they block either way, like the part that I'm putting the gray on.
The highlight, I mean.
Yeah, the part where I'm putting the gray on is just where the light is going to be hitting. The black is going to stay black, and then I'm going to add some of the other tones to get it a bit more metally.
Yeah, highlights, like a white or something.
Yeah. What do I do here? What would the shadow behave like?
Kaado said that, gotta enjoy turn-based comments, turn-based games. Also, Exodia would be way faster in gameplay, just a bug. Lost.
Yeah.
Smooth, bro.
It would be. And actually, but honestly, like for me, like personally, my thing that usually stops me from playing, I usually don't play turn-based games because I don't like that sort of slower pace to combat.
Wouldn't there be a shadow there where you're paying?
No, I think this is casting a shadow, right? Or no? No, that one's casting the shadow. Right. So if that one's casting the shadow, then this line also needs to go, and it needs to be something like. The fuck am I gonna do this? Like this? Like this? Is that the shadow coming from up there? So we can put a little bit more here.
Maybe you can do like
a V?
I don't know.
Well, I'm gonna. First, I'm gonna let me fill this one out here real quick, because I'm.
And also, you're almost at 2 hours if you want to stop.
I'm gonna.
Because it is 8, and we do need to make our pizza.
Pizza time!
Pizza. Our mix of references. One is Gumball, the other one is Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. The Spider-Man, you know, it's when the spider does the man.
That's another great one if anybody out there wants to watch some good cartoons that are not exactly just made for kids.
Yeah.
The Amazing World of Gumball.
That shit's trippy as fuck, man.
And it slaps. It's so good. Like, you know when they do songs, like the songs are so good.
True. And they got some weird ass shit, man. They go into like reality altering bullshits, and it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Like I don't even know which one. Which I would. I think just as an example, the father of the family is unemployed, and like he never holds down a job. So like at this point, that's how the show goes. Like, okay, mom goes out to work, dad stays home to take care of the house, but he doesn't do jack shit because he's fat and lazy and wants to eat. But also, there's an episode where he does get a job as a pizza delivery guy, and because he's not getting fired from that job, the world literally starts to decay around him.
Yeah,
like,
implode.
The reality is refusing him having a job.
It's so funny. Also, hey CP!
Hello,
and
CP!
Everybody likes Gumball in the chat. Of
Hell
course,
yeah.
You're cool guys with good taste in cartoons.
Hell yeah.
And Gumball's so good, man.
You guys are tasteful.
The two things that always come to mind, to me at least, when I think of Gumball is first like that guidance counselor of his that is like a cloud doing it repeats like when
yeah.
you're doing yoga.
Yeah, the yoga video.
And he just keeps inhaling and then he inhales himself and is reborn.
Okay, he's the breathe in, breathe out.
Yeah, breathe in.
Breathe in, breathe out.
I know, breathe out.
Breathe out.
Breathe out.
Breathe out. And he starts like, his body starts coming out and reversed from his mouth like he's puking himself. And by the end, he's like flipped inside out, and it's disgusting. But I love that someone had the balls to make this a kids cartoon. Like, what the fuck?
And also, it's like, it's weirdly relatable for people that try to do yoga because you do get messed up with the breath sometimes. So like, it's actually a good joke. And the other thing that always comes to mind is that when Gumball and Darwin are in the back of a police car because of something, I don't remember why, and they do that. Woo, woo.
That's the sound of law enforcement. Woo, woo. It's the sound of law enforcement.
I love that reference so much. But yeah, everyone likes Gumball. Kaado has never seen it, bro.
Bro, it's pretty fucking good. It's pretty fucking good.
You can literally just catch it on TV. I'm pretty sure, like it's always playing on
It plays
Cartoon.
A lot in Cartoon Network, yeah.
Yeah, you just gotta be lucky and turn on Cartoon Network at the right time, and it's probably playing, and it's so good. It's so good.
Oh yeah, it's freaking hilarious, mate. And unhinged, it's just unhinged all around. It's amazing.
What doesn't get censored in Turkey, man? CP says that Gumball got censored in Turkey. What the fuck, man? You're censoring art. Pure art.
I know, right? Is it big?
Fivecon says he's allergic to TV shows.
Hey.
Wow, bro.
No, you can watch it online if that makes it better.
True. A lot of it is on YouTube. Not full episodes, but the gags.
Oh yeah, that's the gags are the best part,
yeah.
I think.
CP said in the 2015s it wasn't that bad. They just cut out the disgusting parts, but in 2019 they censored the funny jokes. Oh no!
God damn, mate.
Don't censor the jokes, man. Then what do you have left?
I know, right? Is the show just plays its theme and then it ends?
Yeah, like you're taking away all the best parts, man. Oh, okay. Kaado's not allergic to TV shows, to TV just in general.
Ah, okay, that like I do understand.
Waiting to see stuff full ads. I get you on that. I get you there.
I get you.
Anytime I go back to TV, I cringe at how long the ads are.
Oh, I know.
Like, my god.
It is insane how far they push it, mate.
When eventually we return to Preço Certo, sometimes. Mostly when my mom is here.
Yeah.
I don't know why we always do that, because we think like it's gonna be relatable or something, but like she didn't grow up here.
I don't know, man. We do watch the what was the name of the things? The telenovelas.
Yeah, but that's when like the novella that is playing is actually one that we like. Which they've played the two ones that I like already, so I'm not sure.
Hey, maybe next time we'll catch it from the beginning. Who knows?
I'm pretty sure I've never gotten that privilege, man. Anyways, Moonrunner said, remember Homestar Runner?
Homestar Runner.
I don't.
Homestar Runner. It's not ringing a bell right now.
Oh shit. I think my phone must have run out of battery because we...
Oh shit, we forgot to charge it. Ah!
Yeah.
I guess that's the end of it then, guys.
Yeah, like, that's a natural timer.
I mean,
anyway,
and
CP,
just put this.
Just one last thing from chat. CP said that Gumball was too mature in the jokes, and even dumb scenes and random YouTube made shit theories about it. Wow. The most unnecessary scene they cut out was 2 seconds of Darwin pointing upwards off camera. What the fuck, man? What the fuck? Okay, beautiful.
Jesus Christ, Turkey, you gotta chill out. You got the country needs to chill, man.
And Kaado says, it's funny, must be the equivalent of us watching Brazilian weird stuff. Yeah, I guess that's why we watch this sector.
Yeah, I guess.
But anyway,
so, this is what I did today.
That looks beautiful, man. That looks straight out of the wall, gotta say. Like, Moonrunner backed me up on this, but that middle, like, it gives me the wall.
Alright. I hope the tentacle itself doesn't look too weird. I tried to make it, like, fluid but also unnatural, so I don't know if that came through, but
I think it did. Like, it looks good.
You should erase this a little bit more here. I think this is a little much in the connection here.
CP says that the scene that they cut out with Darwin pointing up was basically like Darwin says that there's only one person that can judge me, and then he points up, and then Darwin then points to himself down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it has to do with religion. I see, like Turkey, I'm pretty sure is pretty big on that stuff. So, and Runner does say he loves the art.
Thank you, thank you.
It's giving Pink Floyd. I like it.
Yeah, I think this is something. I'm gonna save it.
He says I could see it. He could see it being a Japanese remake of The Wall. That somehow makes a lot of sense.
Huh. There is something slightly Japanesey about it. I don't know what.
I get him. Maybe it's because of the red.
Oh yeah, also I forgot one section here that I need three-dimensionality. So just a sec, guys. I'll let you go in just a sec.
Oh, I forgot to line up the also let me check real quick. The camera caught me off guard.
Right. Apologies for that. Should I try to turn on the thingy? I don't think it's worth it, right? The other one.
Let me see. I think we're gonna go on Keen today. We haven't seen Keen in a while.
Right. True. Why not?
Doing a simple, well, not simple, because he's animating on Blender.
Damn son, okay.
He's doing a just chatting, no cam stream, pretty chill.
Yeah.
He seems to need some hype on his chat, so let's be that for him.
Right.
He's a cool guy. He deserves it.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Let me set up the raid.
While I'm here, can I?
Is it dash raid? I always forget how the command works. Yeah.
Real quick, I'm just gonna. Okay. So this is not the best look for me, but I'm gonna real quick, just so I can say bye-bye.
Whoa.
Okay. Hi. So anyways.
Different qualities in cameras, but
yeah. We did this. I think I'm happy with it. Thank you guys for watching. And are we good for rating?
Yep.
Alright then.
We're out on the
Thank
raid.
you for watching. We'll see you next week. God only knows what'll come at you. Like we thought we were going to program today, but turns out art. So thank you for coming, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Outro.
Right, the outro.
Yeah,
I forgot.
The outro.
Why can't I magically make the outro happen? Why don't you do this to me? Bye. Bye, Felicia. Okay.